Hey folks, BreakAway Homesteader here. Today's video is going to be about bug out bags, and if you've never heard of a bug out bag or bob, it is a bag that you use in case you need to escape where you're at, whether it be inside a home or at work or at a foreign location away from your house or work. And this bag is basically a setup to help you survive to get to where you're going. And so we're going to be going through some bug out bags and checking out the differences between them. Now, one thing about a bug out bag that I want to say is a bug out bag is something you're not going to use every day unless you plan to use it every day. So this is something that you should not be investing a whole lot of money into, because you can be investing that money into something else. So one of my biggest pet peeves is the fact that you can buy the same bag 3 different ways and it'll be the same bag, except the price will be different, and we'll go over that in just a minute. But I think you can go generic, get the same bug out bag. It may be a little heavier, but it won't be much heavier, but it will be much lighter on your wallet. So this is the Bug Out Bag Challenge by the BreakAway Homesteader. So here's our first contender tonight. It's the Military Backpack Rush by 511 Tactical. The Military Backpack Rush 72 511 Tactical is just a 50-liter backpack, and it's designed as a 3-day pack for recreation, bugging out, or for professional operator use. The dimensions are said right there, supplying abundant storage space for life-sustaining tactical gear. Now your bug out bag is not going to be for tactical gear. Yes, you will have some stuff to protect yourself with, but there's no reason for a bob to be for tactical. We use a tactical backpack simply because of the utility it offers. Features include flexible main storage compartments, internal dividers, and a MOLLE or mole web platform on the front and side of the backpack. Now, if you see those stripes going horizontally across the back of the backpack and on the side pockets there, that is the MOLLE or mole webbing. And what you can do is attach things to that to expand the storage capacity, or add things to the pack that can dangle off of it, so you don't have to put stuff inside of it. You can see the back side of this backpack here has some air vents in the back, like a cross pattern, and that helps with ventilation. And you can see a chest piece, and you can see a waist belt. Now I'm going to go back one, and you can see what's on the back. You can see on the bottom right hand side of the backpack, you see a little 511 embroidery. It looks like a little rubber embroidery, and then on the back you got that little, on the lower left hand side on the strap, you got the little 511 tag. Now a lot of people pay a lot of money for brand name stuff, and this is the example I want to bring to you. So this first contender here is a decent backpack. Correction from before, it's not a 50, it's a 55-liter backpack, built from super strong strength 1000 Delta nylon. It's literally tough as nails, and I'm sure this has a high rating for capacity and a high rating for toughness as well. Covered in mole webbing for easy attachment of accessories and pouches, just as we talked about. Includes internal hydration pocket along with the body armor sleeves. You're not going to need a body armor because you're using this as a bug out bag. This is not a tactical bag. This is a tactical bag, but you're not using the bob as a tactical bag. And the pocket for the hydration pack, you could put it in any large pocket of any backpack. It's just a separate compartment, and it's just going to go against your back, so it doesn't matter where you put it, it's going to be inside the backpack. So let's move on to the next contender. So the second contender is an M48 Ops Gear Assault Pack Black. And this was I think offered by Bug K, and this is more of the line of things that you should be looking for as far as savings goes, and it's kind of looking exactly like the 511 pack. So you got your molly webbing on the front and on the back, on the side. But this one has an addition of 2 pouches on either side and a large pouch on the back, and they're both removable, and that'll be good for later use. Whether you're making kits or modules of things, you can use one of these packs, these side packs, for a hygiene kit or a first aid kit. You can use the backpack, the back bottom pack for a go-to first aid kit that's removable, or a day pack. Let's say you're having somebody scout up front and you want them to go up a little ways, but you want to make sure they have some sort of emergency something in case something happens. Pull that off, you got that pack. They can take off with it. It'll have a couple of snack bars and they can go scout. So this backpack by M48 Ops will easily house all your field and tactical gear. Sound familiar? And from the big site where the 511 gear backpack is at, it's almost like these websites repeat the same description as one another, featuring extra large main compartmental and large secondary compartment, both which features multitude of pockets for organization. This backpack also boasts 2 detachable side pouches and a large detachable front utility pouch. The utility pouch features a large main compartment and 2 separate smaller compartments on each side. Tons of zippers. Yes, it does have tons of zippers. Each main zipper on this backpack has 2 zippers, so you can open it from side to side. So ample mull webbing throughout the backpack's design, just like the first one, including on the detachable pouches, allows you to attach all your additional gear quickly and easily. Sound familiar again? D-rings and built-in carabiners also make for easy attachments. This back panel and shoulder strap are padded for comfort during long treks, and adjustable waist strap and shoulder straps allowing you to achieve a custom comfortable fit. A sturdy emergency drag handle is on top. Is also incorporated into the top of this backpack. Multiple straps, buckles, zippers, pockets, and attachments allow you to carry tons of gear with this M48 Ops backpack efficiently. So let's go to the second part of this. You can see the back of it just like we did with our 511 Tactical. I'm going to go back one real quick. See, there's no patches or anything like that or identifying gear on the front of the pack. So let's go to the back. So in the back there's this little patch on the upper middle portion of the backpack, and that's the only defining feature or only feature on this that shows that this backpack is a one-of-a-kind item or a labeled item. And once you see its construction, you see how it's built, all the bells and whistles, you could tell this is probably a Chinese-made backpack. And we'll get a little further into that a little bit later. There's nothing wrong with that, by the way. Heavy-duty nylon construction. Multiple pockets, zippers, and straps. Detachable utility pouch and side pockets. Adjustable shoulder and waist straps. You can see right there it's got the chest strap and the waist strap right there, just like the other one did. Interior carabiner clips. And it shows its size. Now that backpack was a 50-liter backpack, and how do I know this? Because you're going to see this third contender, you're going to go, wow, that one looks a lot like the second contender. So this is a 55-liter camping bag. It gives it size, Oxford nylon backpack, travel, hike, climb, military, tactical backpack. And so you notice the plain description at the bottom. That's the actual description of the item. And so what's that's going to tell you, there's no label on it. There's no 511. There's no ops gear. It's just a label of what it is. It's probably a Chinese knockoff or a Chinese-made backpack. You say a knockoff, it's something that imitates a higher brand item. There's no higher brand about this. This is strictly a generic backpack. Now take a look at this backpack here. Wow, it looks a lot like the second backpack. Molded design, or mold design belt, front and two sides. Comes with zipper outside pockets and big mesh compartment in it with 3 detachable MOLLE pouches attached on the front and 2 sides. Large cargo with a big compartment in it. Comes with a handy carry strap on top, just like the other bag, and adjustable shoulder straps. Wide and thick waist belt, comfortable for heavy carry. And so, like I said, I'm going to go back here real quick to the second contender. Take a look at that backpack. Hold it in your mind, and let's go to the other one. Looks a lot like the second contender, doesn't it? So, MOLLE design, mold belt, front. We went through this already. Let's take a look at the back. Back strap looks almost the same. You got your chest strap there, your waist strap. So it's 600 Delta Oxford and 420 Delta nylon. And this is the same material the second backpack is made of. And except this is a 55-liter bag. Gives its weight, which is 1640 grams. Of course, that's Chinese, obviously. That's metric. So we are going to call that 3 pounds, 3 ounces. Main compartment, size, height, front pocket, side pockets, shows you the size. And so that is the third backpack. Notice there are no labels on this backpack. It is completely generic. Now, let's get into the interesting part about these backpacks here. How about a comparison? So let's see what the difference is between these bags. You saw me take us back to the second backpack and then back to the third backpack. All 3 of the backpacks, the 3 contenders in this bug out bag challenge, are right here in front of you, and you can see they all look a lot alike. And the 511 backpack looks a lot less utilitarian than the second and third backpack. There are more features on the second and third backpack. You could tell right away. There's detachable bags. Yes, the first backpack has sewn on side packs and a front pack, but they're not detachable. So let's take a look. All 3 bags are made from nylon. The first one's 1,000, the second one is 600, and the third one is 600. Delta. Contender 1 and 2 are 55-liter bags, with Contender 3 is only 50-liter bag, even though it's larger than bag number 2. If you look at the dimensions, if you go back and look at the dimensions between bag number 2 and bag number 3, it's actually larger than the second bag, even though they look a lot alike. Exception to Contender number 2 and Contender number 3 have 3 detachable bags from the main backpack. Again, that's a feature you're going to want with that. You're going to want to have those modules. You're going to want to have those small packs for items that you want to be singled out. A water sanitation kit, a fire kit, something like that. So here's the back side of the backpacks. You can see here that they all have very similar characteristics. They all have the chest strap. They all have a waist strap. And the first backpack has MOLLE straps on it, but the second and third both have D-links on them. And so I think the D-link would be better to clip to than a MOLLE webbing, depending on what you're using. But taking a look at these backpacks, you could tell they're very similar. The first one has straps on the top. That's one thing they got right. The straps start at the top. In the second and the third one, they start in the middle, which I think was intended, but that's not a really good backpacking backpack. But you got to remember, when you're building your bug out bag, you're looking for value via what it's going to be used for. This is going to sit in your car, or it's going to sit in your house fully ready to go in case you need to bug out or leave someplace or evacuate or something like that. So the chances of you actually using this as a full-time backpack for hiking is very, very, very little. So let's do another comparison. I know by now you're probably going, well, I know you talked about the backpacks. How much do they cost? All right. So which one looks better to you? Before we talk about cost, let's talk about the brands. First one's 511 Tactical. Second one is M48 Ops. And the third one is generic. And the question is the brand really worth its weight in gold? Your gold. You know, you're depleting your own pocket by spending more on something that's similar. So we went over the brands, and next we're going to go over those prices. So obviously, the most expensive bag that's going to be in this lineup is the first contender. That's the 511 bag. This bag costs $169.99 with free postage. That's crazy. But if you're into name brand stuff and losing your money, then this would be a great bag for you. M48 Ops. This bag is a little cheaper, almost half the price. Actually, let's see, 35. Yeah, it's actually over half the price cheaper. Over half, under half the price of the 511 Tactical bag. And you know, this is the point where you're realizing, my goodness, I could have two bags for the same price as the 511. Look, it's better than that, folks. I'm going to go ahead and click the screen for the next bag, and this is just the generic bag that you get from China. This is off of Wish.com, and I'm not a big fan, and at the same time I am, because of the crazy prices they give off of Wish. Yes, you may have to wait a little bit longer to get your materials because they do come from China, but you're preparing for something. It may take some time, but you'll eventually get it and have it in your own possession. This bag is $31.60, and that's with shipping included from Wish.com. And so I hope this really opened up your eyes on what you can save as far as similar bags for your bug out bag. So when you decide to do your bug out bag and you know what you want, always look for a cheaper option of the same type. And so the reason why I did this comparison is because I myself am building a bug out bag. And so the first step in getting a bug out bag is getting a bug out bag. So I went with option 3, and then I went with option 3 is what I did, but something happened. So let me go over real quick the are you paying for the brand or the product? Here's the prices of these bags. We went over that. From Ready to Go Survival. This is the 511 bag, $169. You got the free shipping down there in the right, just like I said. From bugk.com, you got the Molly bag, which is $64.99 plus shipping, which is $11.99. The total is $76.98. And then you got from Wish.com, and you can see from this receipt, not even a receipt, but this total page, that my name is on the upper right hand side because I was ready to hit the button, hit the checkout. My goodness, this bag was $21.60 plus $10 shipping. I'm going for that. This was the cheapest bag I found until something happened. I found a better deal. If I were to say, even after all this research, that I found an even better deal, you'd be pretty astonished. But what's a better deal than a little bit over $30? I mean, what is a better deal? And you don't know what you're getting in the first place, so you may be paying for something that's not such a great deal, so you're paying more for something that might not be so good. So paying less for something that might not be so good and gambling on the fact that it will be really good is worth the price, I think. So I found a tactical backpack military outdoor 3-day assault pack 60-liter survival rucksack. this look familiar to you? It's this, those are the same exact pictures that were on Wish.com, and these pictures were on Amazon.com, and this backpack is $21.99, $22 free shipping to your door, and I'll put a quotation around that as long as you have Amazon Prime. But also on this, if you spend more than $25 on Amazon, they'll ship this to you for free. So you spend $3 more, get yourself a metal match or something like that to add to the bag, you will get free shipping to your house. So $22 for the same backpack that was on Wish, almost identical backpack that was on BugHey.com, and not the same backpack but similar to the 511 Tactical. The amount of money that you will save by doing your research will pay off. So keep the generic brand and just take out the shipping charges. This is what you get. This is from Amazon. This is the actual item here. And so this is a CV Life Outdoor 50-liter tactical rucksack, tactical backpack, assault pack, combat backpack, trekking backpack, and it's got the side pockets and the back pocket that are detachable. Now, the one thing about this, once you make your decision, is to check out what's going on with other people's reviews. The best place to find reviews, Amazon.com. So I'm going to go ahead and pull up this Amazon site here, where this backpack's at, where I bought it from. And you can say, hello, Patrick. And so this item right here has a 4-star rating, and it has over 624 customer reviews. They're mixed, don't get me wrong, but the majority of them are, this is a great backpack. And if you have a question about the backpack, you can ask that right here in Amazon. And so, get excellent and large pack for the right price. This guy says deceptively small. Yeah, you gotta realize this has come from China. It may be a little smaller than what you're expecting. If you got broad, wide shoulders, or you're a big person, this backpack probably won't fit you. But I tell you what, it'll fit your kids just fine. So let's see a couple more reviews, and then we'll go ahead and talk about something else here. Excellent large. Stores all my camping supplies. Very nice pack. Amazing backpack. It's huge and comfortable. Great price for great pack for the price. Pack love. Straps simply don't hold, period. Well, if your straps don't hold, there's ways you can mend them. One says don't buy. But the overall majority is a 4-star backpack. And so let's go back here one real quick, and I'll show you the reason why I got the black backpack. There's this thing called the gray man. You want to be the gray man when you're out traveling in a situation where you'll have to use a backpack or a bug out bag. If you're walking around in a camo backpack, any type of camo backpack, you're putting a target on your back because people are going to think you have better gear simply because your backpack is colored like a military gear backpack. But if it's your thing and you want to use that, you can get an even better price. This is the same backpack in Digicam, and this is $21. It's $1 cheaper than the backpack I got. So, is it worth the price? Well, let's find out. So here it is. Here is the backpack. It just came in yesterday. The smell of lovely new stuff. So here's the mole strapping here, and it's all spaced correctly. It's an 1 inch wide to 2 inches wide between the straps on the inside. And people think you just hook inside there. Most of the time when you're using a mole type webbing, you're actually hooking in between the stitches. That actually makes it stronger to hold on to, so when you're pulling more weight, it stays on there better. So let's go ahead and take a look at this, right? Let's start with the clips. There's a clip here. There's a clip here. And these clips are meant for the top. You can see there's one here, and then there's one here that goes to that clip. And what it's for is holding down something on top of your backpack, and like let's say a sleeping pad or a tent. You can just simply put it across your backpack on the top, and it'll support that weight. You got support clips on the side, same as the top, one right here and one right here, to support something on the side, trekking poles, other stuff like that in that nature. But you also have the mole strapping on the side as well. That is featured on both sides of the pack. On the back side, you have your chest strap right here. See your chest strap? That goes across your chest and helps support the weight of the backpack and keeps your backpack at a vertical position so it doesn't slip or slide around when you're carrying it in a backpack style, when you're trekking or traveling to where you're going. Then of course at the bottom you got the waist strap. The waist strap is meant to go around your waist and help support the weight of the backpack, so your back is not constantly bearing the weight of the backpack. The straps are padded as well, and the straps also come with these D-links, which are great for carrying stuff. Most people carry a flashlight or some sort of umbrella or protection device on the D-rings of the backpack. And so moving to the back of the backpack, you got your mole webbing, as we talked about before. You've got two straps at the bottom, and this is also for strapping stuff towards the bottom of your backpack. There's no back strap or clips on the bottom of the backpack, but you would put this on the back so it dangles down, but not on your feet or your legs. So that's what that's for. So zippers galore, like the review said. Each large pocket has two zippers, so you can open it fully without having to stress the zippers themselves. So the front portion of this goes all the way down to the bottom. You really can't see inside because it's all black, but it goes all the way down to the bottom, and it has a mesh part in there for carrying items, and that appears to be all. So moving on to the middle portion, with the two zippers on the middle portion, this opens up the larger part of the pack. And this also has a space in the back. I wonder what that's for. Could it be a hydration pack, just like the 511 backpack? I bet you it is. Another good feature of this is to keep it stiff in the back. What you could put is your laptop in there. That's what I do when I travel, is I'll put my laptop in the very back of the bag. It gives it some structure to the rest of the backpack. Not this particular one, but the one I do have. And so it goes all the way down to the bottom, and this is a 55 or 60 liter, I think 60 liter backpack. And so this is the nylon they're talking about. You've got regular nylon in the back, which is shiny, right? And that's because it separates the next compartment right here. And so, but if you look at this, I'm going to bring it up and show it to you. If you look at that, you see how it's dull, it's not shining? That's because it's coated in the back with plastic. This bag is claimed to be waterproof. Now, nothing is waterproof, and you're going to want to pack cover in case it does rain. But but it is watertight. If you just accidentally drop it on the wet ground or something like that, the stuff inside will not get wet. But that's what a poncho cover is for on the backpack. So this is the regular backpack. It's decent sized and it's perfect for a bug out bag, and that's why I bought it. So I have bought my first piece to my brand new bug out bag. So what else came with this? It came with 2 side compartment bags, and these are pretty decent size. This has 1 zipper on the back or on the top, and it's made of that nylon that's coated in that plastic in the back, so this will stay pretty watertight. In the back, you got straps that are going to go through your mole straps on your backpack. It's going to go right on the side, right in the front. Any part that has mole straps, you could put these straps through. And so it's a decent pack. I would use something like this for a fire starting kit or a hygiene kit, to keep it separate from the main bag. So you want something that's quick and easy to go to. You can pull it off or pull it out, or you can get there. A first aid kit or something like that. You could single out a single pack for a single module of your bug out bag. Now I keep saying module for bug out bags because each bug out bag should be broken up in different pieces. You got your tool bag, you got your water, you got your food, you got your tent. These are separate things that you're going to be putting in your backpack, and those are called different modules, because each module could have a whole bunch of different things inside the one module, like a first aid kit. And because it has so much stuff inside of it, it's going to be in one bag. It's one module. So again, ditto on the bag that we just showed you before. This is an example of what you can put on a mole strap. This is an attachable D-clip, D-ring, but this is the same bag that it was there before, that we just went over. Now the back or the front of the bag, this goes on the bottom. You can see here it's got clips on it, a handle, just like the regular bag has a handle, so you can actually carry it like a carry-on bag. 2 zipper compartments in the front, 2 zipper compartments on the side. Opening the front, you have compartment bags, and that's pretty much it on the inside. So you got a compartment bag, front section here to park your gear in. On the top you have 1 main zipper, which opens up the bag to the inside. You really can't see a whole lot in there, it's all black, but it's a decent size, and there's some webbing inside here to separate the 2 sides of the inside of the bottom. And then the sides are just 2 side small packs. Now this is something you can use for a first aid kit. Say there was an emergency, something like that. You got your side pack. You put Quick Clot inside there. You know exactly where it's at. You can pull it out and stop an emergency bleeding with that. And this would be perfect for a first aid kit. And so I hope tonight's presentation has helped you in deciding on what you would like to do if you decide to do a bug out bag, and hopefully it'll give you some perspective on what you can get for a generic version versus a really expensive version. So let's say you spend 20 bucks on a bag, or 22 like I just did, and you just saved yourself $150 if you were to buy that first bag. Imagine the amount of gear that you can get to fill that bug out bag up with. Folks, I want to thank you for joining me tonight as we went through our bug out bag. This is the first video of a series that we're going to do. We're going to build a bug out bag together. The next video will be talking about a light source for your bug out bag and for your home and for your car and for any place you need emergency lighting. And again, this series is based off of cost and the generic cheaper brands, but the same value as the higher priced items. And so if you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up, and if you want to see the next video, if you want to see notifications on all our videos, hit that bell button. A little window will pop up and it'll give you the option of seeing few videos or all the videos. You hit that all videos little selection spot there, and then you'll be able to see all the videos as they come out. I do appreciate your time once again. I'm the BreakAway Homesteader, and we'll see you next time.